And a good afternoon to you, rugby fans. Welcome to our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. is the Mid-Atlantic Academy Championships being hosted by Major League Rugby and Old Glory. I am John Broker with Rachel Hargavy for the day. Our first matchup is going to be MLR Academy teams, the Ohio Aviators. And they're going to be taking on Young Glory. This is a U19 girls matchup. Should be a great one, Rachel.
How's it going, John?
It's going well. Just saying we got a good game ahead of us here. Two highly rated all-star teams for the under 19 women. We have Young Glory and Ohio. It's going to be a wonderful matchup. Yep. So they have the line in their sight. They do. Are they over? Have they touched it down? A referee says indeed they have. Try awarded. So that brings it to 10. Kick to come from a tough angle.
And again, Zoe Tate with the assist there. This was we got quite a game here.
Yeah, we certainly do. Coming back and forth. Conversion kicks the difference of the moment.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of kicking in general in this game. Both teams seem quite happy to kind of try and run it up the field, but it's making for some exciting rugby.
Aviators to Castillo.
Nice kickoff.
Yeah, nice bounce there. Comes back over the head. Sydney Haddon. Haven't seen Sydney. And just as you said, there wasn't that much kicking. The ball gets kicked and down the field go Young Glory. But it's going to be a line out here for the Aviators.
Commentator cursed there as soon as you say something. But maybe a difficult kick, but good meters made.
The Academy.
Easy to kind of lose control.
To lose it out some waiting runners there. Still alive on the outside. Redhead makes a big tackle there. Redhead scoops it up and she is away. Redhead has one player hanging onto her shirt there. Gets the offload in. To the hands of Haddon. Young Glory made the last say in the half here. Miles looking for runners.
A little bit faster than her support, and a not releasing call on the next phase. Huge hit from Redhead.
Yeah, just the wherewithal there, just to scoop that ball and go is impressive. Good move there by Miles to try to get a forward running onto it, but she didn't quite have the company she needed. Ball comes across. In the hands of Sydney Haddon. Glory will kick this one off.
And a little bit of pressure now on Young Glory. They came into the half down 4, now down 11. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond here.
Glory gets us underway. Head of steam there in the middle of the field. Tate makes a tackle. Tight with the forwards. Nice break there. Different on these sets of forwards here.
Yeah, and it's impacting their game plan too, right? We've seen the Young Glory really trying to smash up the middle versus the Ohio team getting it wide.
This one rolls into the try zone. Who kicked it back? Touchdown by the Aviators, but it will depend if it came off the foot of Young Glory, and it seems that it has. So it's going to be another goal line dropout here for the Ohio Aviators.
Yeah, and that's a good outcome there. If it had come off of the Ohio team, it would have been a 5-meter scrum, but ref says it came off number 14, Sydney Haddon there, and so it's a goal line dropout.
Yeah, good call with the ref.
Yeah, looks like the right call there. Well done.
Well, the ball will go directly in the touch there. This one tight. There's the offloads even going for as the ball comes down.
Better. And it looks
They
like
move a
they
little
moved
wider
Miles to
mile.
the outside
They
center
gave him the
spot out
centers.
there.
Yeah, and she certainly got the game moving there.
Charge. She wants the ball in her hands. She wants to make decisions, and she's looking good in the outside centers as well.
Walking out here with Blair. Moving it middle of the field. Nobody running forward yet. Go through a little kick, find some space in behind. Bounces up for the fullback here from this.
Yeah, she's doing it all. She's playing 8.
Certainly is. Move the ball just a little wider this time. Nice offload there. Hands of Natrop. Natrop now working her way toward her hands in at that ruck. And they're going to go quick. And this time the try is going to come. Young Glory now 26-17 down. Pick this one off. Just about 20 minutes gone in this half here. 35-minute half. About 15 minutes to go. The referee will have the ultimate time there. This is women's showcase, girls showcase game underway between the Ohio Aviators. Ahead 26-17 over Young Glory on field. Well taken to the back. Richard McGonigal spins through one. Passes out, hits the ground. Another good pass out there. Ball's a little wider now. Sydney Haddon. Sydney Haddon getting through a bunch of people. Sydney Haddon looking at the line, pushes off with some acceleration, and Sydney Haddon is going to make things a little different here as she touches down for a 5-pointer here at this MAC tournament. You can see the excitement on their face. Young Glory knows they're still in this.
Yeah, and that's one thing Young Glory has done well all game is just run hard. We've seen a couple times outside of Aloe on the Ohio team, they slow down in contact. They're looking for the offload. They don't necessarily try and get as much go forward as possible every time. And Young Glory is not having that problem. They're looking for space. They want to stay on their feet. They want to find that try zone.
You can see the balance running there from Haddon and just the push off there to almost give her some more acceleration as she turns the corner into the try zone. Haddon did it very, very well there.
Wow.
She hits that to get to 24.
So Haddon just made a name for herself in the last 30 seconds or so. Winger in space, keeping her feet, the balance you spoke about, and I have to imagine she's a sevens player, right? After seeing that drop roll for her own conversion.
She's an Atlanta sevens player, so she's played some high-level sevens. Neil Cygnus started program there. Score a try here. A wonderful work. A Doylestown player.
And Sydney Haddon has been playing rugby for over a decade. She, at most, is 19. So just awesome things that says about girls' youth rugby on the East Coast right now. It's really, really incredible. Not through the gate, playing the scrum half. Her hands aren't even on the ball. And just a little bit of a silly penalty to give away.
Haddon gets there. Haddon moves that one on. Player a little. And off they go. A nice breaking run here from Young Glory. So they have it in the end. They just throw the ball to the ground there. They find the right runner here. Turn around, have to get that one set. Haddon, the danger runner's in there. But here comes Redhead. She can change everything right now. Redhead looking at the line. Redhead loses the ball forward.
It's been a problem the whole game, and just lose it in the tackle. I love that rep from Haddon. Got her eyes up, looking downfield. Not the biggest player on the field, but making herself a threat.
I was thinking she's really one that when I saw that, I saw thinking that's the one you want on her feet. You want her out wide. You want her as a somebody you can pass to there. But she had to go in and clean that one up. As you see her on the left-hand side of your screen there.
Slotting in at first receiver on the left side of this scrum, or I guess first defender. Ohio's ball. Really good rugby players, right? They want to be in on the action. They're looking for opportunity.
Nearly rips that one away, but the Aviators are going to hang on to this one. All attempted to rip here from Young Glory. Who's going to wind up with this? It's going to be the Aviators.
He's done a good job of calling a consistent game for both teams. And look who's back at scrum half. Kieran Miles.
Good point. Kieran Miles. I'm going to just change something up here a little bit. Get her direction from here as they're down by 2 points. Need the points here late in the game. Nice little pass out there. Goes to Haddon. She kicks it ahead. Will this kick work for them? They're letting it roll in a touch. There's going to be a line out here. As our referee whistles the end of our game, our clock is a bit off there, so it's going to be the Ohio Aviators 26-24 to Young Glory. That is the end of this girls showcase. Stay tuned at 4:30 here on the Rugby Network. We're going to come back with San Diego, the Legion Academy versus the Houston SaberCats Academy in the boys U19 final. For Rachel Harkavy and everybody at Next Level Rugby, stay with us. We'll be back in a few minutes.